Make sure, kids, if you decide to steal, there are no witnesses to identify you like this person over here. Let me tell you, ma'am, I'm gonna steal that teddy bear and those fucking canned food from you. Welcome, everybody, to the Falcon one-shot. On the agenda, we have Klepto here today. This right here, to give you a bit of a heads up why we're already in game and nowhere in a menu, this is a demo of Klepto, I should say, which is available to everybody on Steam at the moment. So if you want to check it out for your own accord, it is a free download. Description below will have a link to the store page. You can check it out, keep an eye on it, etc., etc. What is Klepto all about, Falcon? Well, as you could probably imagine by the name of the game and also the thing that says loading over there, it's a game all about stealing. It reminds me a lot of the minigame from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, where you basically, went into homes, you robbed stuff, you put it in a van, and you booked it, sold it, etc., etc. That's essentially what the game is all about. It's going to be in an open world environment too, with police, heat. Have like people you can fence items to. You have to break into houses, alarm systems, etc., etc. There's not much else for us to do, but other than just going to check out the basics of the game. So that's all we're going to be doing here today, just checking out the basics of it and giving us a look up to what to expect from the early access release, which is going to be somewhere in spring. There's no set date on it at the moment, so there is that. Looting. Approach the object so loot icon turns green when you are in range. Press interact, and search furniture with interact key. You got it. The game right now, in terms of the controllers, can be a bit clunky, so keep that in mind. So I'm glad that they're taking some more time with the delay, because maybe it'll give us some better time to give you maybe just better controls, because at the moment it can be kind of funky sometimes. So check this out. Over here we open this up. Why it's completely off the drawer now, I don't even know, but it is. But as you can see over here, we have like a couple of, what is it, like, I don't know, pin things where you put some papers to write down stuff on? Yeah, I don't think we want any of that stuff. Doesn't seem really high priced to me, so get your ass back in there. Next one. What about you over here, my friend? What do you have? You have a couple of phones. Who keeps 3 cell phones in a drawer? Well, they're all mine now, so if you don't mind. No, dog. You want to get all of them. We're going for the most bang for our buck here. Uh-huh. There you go. Get that one too. There you go. There's a first-person perspective, too, but I wanted to keep this in third person so we have a better look at things. But eventually the game turns into first-person on its own. I don't even know how to go back to it. So, as I mentioned, the demo's kind of really clunky and all over the place. So, I'm also going to steal this laptop. The keyboard seems kind of shitty. It looks like my own keyboard. I bought mine for $10 at Best Buy. So, you know what? I don't think we need that one. Books, I don't think there's anything too much of value in there for us. You can keep those books. I don't even read. That's the reason why I turned to a life of crime, baby. We have a coffee pot in there. We have apparently either a waffle or a pancake maker. Who the fuck lives here? Who works here? Who keeps a coffee pot and a waffle maker in a drawer somewhere? It's not even a kitchen. What do we have over here? Oh my god, a VR set. Those probably fetch a good price right now. What is this, like an iPad? I'll take that as well. What's next over here? Oh my god. Are you like holding the scroll to the meaning of life, giraffe? What is that? I don't know, what is that going through you? Is that it looks like a scroll of some kind. You know what? I'll take these maybe ivory figurines. If I can. Maybe they fetch some good price. Who knows? To pick up, hold interact. Okay. To steal, carry back to van. And then release to interact to drop. Okay. The problem with this one is that there is no van. We can't go outside. If we go out here, the game ends right now immediately. So we don't have a van to take the paintings to, but I could show you how to take them anyway. So you'd probably come over here, you'd grab it. And this is how you would take the shit back to your van, I guess. You gotta move. Now, if you release the E key early, he just drops and it's kind of like, yeah, fuck that painting. So you definitely want to make sure you hold on to E while you go to the van whenever you're finally in the game here. So just drop that down. Fuck painting forever. This guy has no appreciation of art. So you could do that with all of these right here if you wanted to. Now, we have lock picking. Press interact key, hold crouch button, and then adjust pick. This is where the game sometimes goes into like permanent first-person mode for me, so I'm not sure how to explain that one, but let's check this out here. So we want to interact first, and crouch over here. I see it. See now? Yeah, now we've gone into like first-person mode forever. I don't know how to get out of here. There's only like what the fuck's happening? Stop shaking. There's only a control scheme for the controller here. There's nothing for the keyboard. I can't go into like escape and check out my own keys or anything like that. So, alright, so now if I'm right, you use A and D if I'm right. So let's see. Now, what did you do, Falcon? How did you know that was the right thing to do? I don't know. I have no idea. I just literally pressed A and D until it finally opened. There was no indication to me. There was no, like, vibration, no sound that I heard. I just, kept spinning until it opened. So I'm sure it's going to probably be refined once the full product is out here. Now, we do have a crowbar. We also have a hand. Good. You probably do need hands to steal, I would imagine. You have a crowbar, which we could break down windows. So if you don't want to go down the sneaky area, you can, say, pick a lock or something. It's going to obviously alarm everybody in the neighborhood around you, but if you want to break in somewhere, you could always break down windows and glass doors like this. And I like that a lot. And we also have a flashlight. In case it's too dark, whenever you're doing your sneaking around, you can just turn this on and light the entire area up for yourself. Pretty good. We have some window entries as well. So for you, interact and climb through with a spacebar. So, mind you, you can also break these bad boys down if you cannot, open them up from the outside, for instance. But we are trying to just climb through, so let's break afterwards. So now we come in through here. You hit spacebar. I'm not sure why it goes into like some sort of loading animation, but now you're on the other side. I guess your character, the model, or at least the animation for it to go from one side of the room to the other one is not, in the game just yet. But there you guys have it. You're on the other side now. And more importantly, let's bring out the old crowbar again. Yeah! No, I'm not done breaking stuff. Telco box. Provides phone and data to the home. Contacts 911 when alarm monitoring is enabled. Disconnect, press and hold interact key, release after the progress bar has filled. So, with this here, as you can probably imagine, if you are breaking into a house, and you don't want to set up an alarm system, or if, say, the inhabitants of the house wake up, you don't want to call 911, you basically find their phone box outside and go ahead and snip this shit. Snip it. Yo, dog. Oh, yeah. Snip it before they ever get a chance to wake up and call for assistance here. So I think we got it done, right? Yeah, indicated by the red light apparently. So there you guys have it. We if people were to wake up, we'd be fine. Now you should just be able to open up regularly. Yep. Alarm system is not implemented just yet, at least in this demo build. Hopefully in the early access release it will be, but at the moment, you hear the alarm though? It's like a little beeping in the back. I'm not sure if you can hear it over the. Oh, there it is. So I'm not sure if I could shut this off because it's not implemented, but we'll give it a try anyway. That's for the lid. Alright, we're just looking for maybe the pliers. Well, it's off now, I guess. I don't think I had anything to do with that. But there you have it. This is over here not available just yet. I guess this would tell you more stuff about hacking, contacts, the cafe, multiplayer. This kind of works like your main menu, I guess, huh? Multiplayer stuff, legal stuff, probably the credits, contacts, hacking. I don't even know, but there is that. And finally, let's go over to the crack the safe here, which I have no idea how it works out, which is the reason why I left it for last, because I can't do it. Let's see here. Press interact. Rotate dial clockwise until pin sets click. Alrighty, so clockwise until it clicks, and then counterclockwise until it clicks again, and then one more time to the right after. I've done that before, but sure, I'll give it a try. Press interact key, and then just rotate. Right arrow key. Okay. So, let's start here. I clicked. Now, what's interesting to me is that you move right over and over. There's no, soft touch to it. You don't move slowly until you hear a click. The way I've gotten it to click in the past is by leaving it. You heard that, right? It clicked, right? So I just literally hold right the entire time until it finally clicks, and then you have to go counterclockwise, so. Now, I'm not sure if the reason it never clicks counterclockwise is because, again, I'm holding down the button, so it doesn't have that soft touch to it, so essentially maybe you do have to go, one at a time until you hear the click. But I've done that also off camera. And let me tell you, I've gone through the entire dial a couple of times just doing this, and I've heard no click. So, I'm confused about it. That's the reason why I've told you I've had no luck whatsoever with it, but maybe it's one of those things that has to be refined once the actual early access, version comes out. Because this is a demo, just a concept demo, as you can probably imagine, so. Not happening for us. But there you guys have it. This is right now. I don't think you use a crowbar added too, right? I'm curious. Doubtful. You smash it open if you want to. That's about it, huh? And finally, we'll wrap it up over here with this creeper. Make sure, kids, if you decide to steal, there are no witnesses to identify you like this person over here. Let me tell you, ma'am, I'm gonna steal that teddy bear and those fucking canned food from you and whatever. Don't. Oh my god, it's so creepy. Never mind. You know what? You get to keep that. You keep it, just don't tell the cops anything about me. This is Klepto, a demo for it. Again, it's free. Description below will have a link to the game if you want to check it out for yourself. I'm looking forward to the early access products so we can actually check it out for the channel, and it'll be an open world game as I mentioned, and I hope things are refined for us to can have some fun with for sure. But I will catch you next time.